In the desolate, red canyons of Utah, something was waiting. In November 2020, a routine helicopter flight, tasked with counting bighorn sheep, stumbled upon an anomaly. A glint of metal, sharp and out of place against the ancient rock. As the crew circled back, they found it a 3-meter-tall metallic pillar, perfectly triangular, standing silent and proud. It was a scene straight out of science fiction. There were no footprints, no tire tracks, no signs of construction. It was just there, as if it had been dropped from the sky. The crew, a mix of awe and unease, snapped a few photos. One of them even joked, "If one of us disappears, the rest of you run." Little did they know, those images were about to ignite a global obsession. When the photos hit the internet, the world went wild. News channels, conspiracy theorists, and everyday adventurers were captivated. Who built it? How did they get it there? And most importantly, why asterisk? Was it an elaborate art piece, a tribute to Stanley Kubrick's 2001, A Space Odyssey ? Or was it something more otherworldly? A beacon, perhaps, left by visitors from the stars, the mystery was irresistible. Within days, armed with leaked GPS coordinates, hundreds of people trekked into the unforgiving Utah desert. They found the monolith, touched its cool, smooth surface, and filled social media with selfies and whispered theories. For a brief moment, it felt like a collective pilgrimage to the unknown. The monolith became a symbol of wonder in a world gripped by uncertainty. But just as quickly as it appeared in our lives, it vanished. On November 27th, just 10 days after its discovery, visitors arrived at the site to find an empty patch of dirt. The monolith was gone. All that remained was a triangular impression in the ground, a few metal fragments, and a set of boot prints leading away into the wilderness. The official statement from the Utah Bureau of Land Management was blunt and unenlightening. The monolith has been removed by an unknown party. No witnesses, no footage, no answers. The mystery only deepened, and then things got even stranger. A week later, a nearly identical structure materialized in Romania. Then another on a hilltop in California, then New Mexico. Each one appearing and disappearing with the same baffling silence. Was this a coordinated global art movement, a brilliant commentary on viral culture, or was it something more profound? A psychological experiment to see how we react to the unexplained in the digital age. The theories were endless, but the facts were scarce. That is, until researchers started digging deeper. Satellite imagery revealed a shocking truth. The Utah monolith hadn't just appeared in 2020. It had been standing in that remote canyon since at least 2015, perhaps even earlier, hidden in plain sight for years. Why had no one noticed it? As analysts enhanced older satellite photos, another layer of mystery emerged. They discovered strange heat signatures appearing near the site at night. Were they just campfires from passing hikers, or something else entirely? The official explanation remained a sterile nothing unusual. But for many, this suggested the site was known, perhaps even monitored, long before the public ever caught wind of it. After the monolith was removed, the strange occurrences didn't stop. Hikers reported seeing unmarked black trucks in the area. Others found their phones and GPS devices inexplicably failing near the monolith's coordinates. And then there was the sound. Several people who visited the monolith before it disappeared described hearing a low, subtle humming noise. One explorer even managed to record it a faint, rhythmic vibration, almost like a coded frequency. Audio experts dismissed it as wind resonating through the canyon, but the recording remains a chilling piece of the puzzle. The most compelling claim about its disappearance came from a group of adventure athletes who said they dismantled it themselves, declaring "leave no trace." They even posted a video. But their story didn't quite add up. It didn't explain the monoliths appearing worldwide, or the years it stood undetected, or the strange heat signatures. It felt like a convenient, earthly explanation for something that felt distinctly unearthly. So, where does that leave us? To this day, we don't know who created the Utah Monolith or where it went. But its timing, emerging in the middle of a chaotic and fearful 2020, made people wonder. Was it a distraction, a message of hope, a warning? Or was it simply a reminder that in our hyper-connected, all-knowing world, there are still vast, beautiful unknowns? Perhaps the monolith was never about providing answers. Perhaps its true purpose was to be a mirror, not of glass, but of questions. It forced us to confront just how fragile our understanding of reality is. When you look at that sleek, silent column, you're not just seeing metal. You're seeing the possibility that we aren't alone. Or maybe you're seeing a forgotten piece of our own story, something ancient and powerful, buried deep beneath the noise of modern life. The Utah Monolith appeared without reason and vanished without a trace. It left us with a haunting and exhilarating truth. The universe still holds secrets that refuse to be explained away. And maybe, just maybe, the greatest adventure is not in finding the answers, but in learning to live with the magnificent mystery of it all. What do you think? Was it art, aliens, or something else entirely? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy exploring the unexplained, make sure to follow for more.